So coming off a weekend playing Mankato State, not super thrilled overall with not taking some points on the weekend. That was something that we were really trying to prepare for and planning for. So not our best performance on Friday night, I would say. Just defensively and some roster adjustments that were necessary led really to some opportunities that was left to be desired for Saturday. I thought we played better on Saturday, but certainly didn't get the goal scoring that we needed early. And so as we reflect on that past weekend, I'm hopeful for a better performance as we're moving into the Ohio State weekend here coming up in playoffs. And anyone that's involved as a player or coach knows that this is the best time of the season. And regardless of how many games you win, lose throughout the whole entire season, playoff hockey is the most exciting because everything is set. Standards are clean and ready to go. And we are really looking forward to having Ohio State on the radar here.
Yeah, was out in Columbus a couple weeks ago, went to overtime with them, game 1, and a close game 2. Can you talk a bit about what you expect from them this weekend?
Yeah, I think a lot of the same with Ohio State. They're a very consistent program. They seem to be a program that every single year they continue to get better and better, and they're playing their best hockey by playoff time. So we know that we can expect their best, and we saw that a month ago, but also rose to the occasion, like you said, had an overtime game with them there, in addition to the overtime game that we actually took them to in the first half of the season. So I think we have a familiar opponent in them, and we know a lot of those tendencies. So a lot of it will be going back to some of those first games that we did play against them, how we found success, and trying to recreate that while still being tailored in our approach to make some adjustments with where we are at currently in our program and how we can leverage those strengths.
And then looking ahead a bit, just played the last game at St. Thomas Ice Arena. Have the new arena ahead next season. Can you just talk a bit about what you're looking forward to with that and with that move over to campus rather than St. Thomas Ice Arena?
Yeah, it's been a fun few years here at St. Thomas Academy, but I would be lying if I said that we weren't excited for what's on the horizon with the Lee and Penny Anderson Arena coming up here. So there's a lot to look forward to, if that's as simple as just the locker room spaces and the lounge spaces, but I think the resources is the big thing. It's going to be incredibly different for our players to have the experience of being able to walk over to your rink, a 5-minute walk on your campus versus driving 20 minutes to and from, and just the amount of opportunities and resources they then have for medical needs or film review or skill sessions, things like that, that they just haven't had the luxury of so far in their careers. So I think, like I said, St. Thomas Academy has been great, and we've enjoyed some really big wins here in the development of the Division I era, but certainly as we move into the Lee and Penny Anderson Arena, there's a lot to look forward to and so many great new memories that are on the horizon with some success that we foresee in our future that way.